Okay,
Yes.
welcome to the Pew.
Your daily show about nothing.
Well, no, it's not. It's about something. It's about what Ernie and I discuss every morning, and very important things. And
Very important.
right now, what we were discussing is we're discussing how we should be discussing, because we don't want this show to look scripted or
Right, it's supposed to be spur of the moment. Stream of consciousness.
Right, it's not. It's
Foot in mouth.
We're not interviewing each other or anything like that. It's sort of like it has to be like there's the camera watching us doing what we normally do every morning,
Which we think is very funny.
we think we think it is very funny. Except when you put a camera on it, then somehow it
We
turns
have
out-
no ideas.
Yeah, we have no ideas.
We don't know what to say.
Well, I was thinking that
now, for example.
I just got off the phone with my editor, Esther, and she thought that we should talk about some shocking things. So I thought that maybe we should talk about the last time that I got fucked.
Okay, well, it wasn't from Scruff.
It was not from Scruff. I have never hooked up on Scruff because
No one has.
no one has.
Not one single
I don't
person.
think anybody has ever hooked up on Scruff. But
And if anyone did, they'd probably go out of business.
right, because there would be no
Their whole business model would be
see,
over.
that's the thing. That's the thing
Because
about
it's all about cock teasing. It's not about satisfaction.
yeah, but that's the thing about men is that there's something called the Coolidge effect. Have you ever heard of that?
Calvin Coolidge, or
Yes,
one of our presidents.
from the president. His wife was visiting a farm one day, and the farmer was telling her how a rooster will fuck a hen and not fuck her anymore. He'll be satisfied fucking her, but if you give that rooster another hen, he'll fuck it. And she said, "Oh, like it sounds like my husband." So they call it the Coolidge effect, and that's how men are. I mean, like. You give them a new piece of pornography or a new, we're very visual. So like you give them a new something and they're all over it, you know?
What should the Obama effect be?
I don't know. I don't know much about Obama.
Well, maybe
He's
it's
the
like
first gay president,
like
right?
Scruff. You're all excited and hard, but then nothing happens.
It's called a retrograde ejaculation. I had that when I was on Effexor. They gave me this antidepressant that made me have a retrograde ejaculation. It was the most depressing. It was the most depressing thing in my life.
I don't know what a retrograde ejaculation is. That you're all hard and then you have an ejaculation.
You get hard and you feel like you're about to have
You're
an
all
orgasm.
excited.
Yes, and you feel you're jerking, you're masturbating, and you feel like or fucking, and you feel like you're about to have an orgasm, and you do have an orgasm, but nothing comes out. It goes in, and so it's just the most I was taking this medication for depression, and it was the most depressing thing I've ever experienced. So I had to tell my doctor, you've got to get me off this.
But when did it come out? It goes in and it never comes out?
It never comes out. When you pee the next time, there'll be a little bit of it, like in the beginning of the pee, but there's, nothing comes out. I mean, it's like, talk about an anticlimax. I mean, like, and you don't even get the satisfaction, because there's a satisfaction of seeing the cum come out.
But do you still get the satisfaction of the splurty splurt, except that it's not coming out, it's going in?
You get, that feeling right when you're about to come, like
So
right.
instead of going, you're going,
Yes, that's exactly what it is. That great feeling right when you're about to ejaculate, and then it goes in, and it's like the most frustrating thing. It's like reaching for something and getting within a millimeter of it, and then not getting it. It's really, really aggravating and depressing, and I had to stop it.
Well, with that happy ending, that concludes this episode of The Pew.
Goodbye.